Hey there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item, from either the Dollar Tree or the garage or your junk drawer, your kid's room, something like that. And so we are doing this. It is for All Saints Sunday, and we're looking at all the texts, really. Now, I've done many All Saints Sunday children's sermons, so you can take a look on the on dskidsermons.com. If you're not there, if you're seeing this on YouTube or on, so you can go there and you can, in the search box, if you put in quotes, put quote, start quote, All Saints, end quote, and hit enter, because the search function, you need to put the quotes in there, and that searches for All Saints together, and you will get good 3 or 4 different ideas for children's sermons. One using what I really like, it's a magic trick that you can create, that you can make, so you can take a look at that. Lots of different ideas. This year, we're actually doing another magic trick. Imagine that. It's kind of a magic trick, but we're using a deck of cards. And I'm really looking at all the texts, and the reason what I'm drawn to is that the active party in all of these texts is God. God is the one that's doing the blessing. God is the one that is setting apart. God is the one that is wiping the tears. God is the one that makes us children of God, because that is whose and who we are. It's God who's active. And so, I'm using a deck of cards, and the idea is that in Matthew, in the Beatitudes, we've got people that are poor, we've got people that are sad, we've got people that are all over, just all kinds of different people going one way, going the other. We've got people that are facing one way, we've got people that are facing the other way, we've even got people that are facing back to back. They have no idea where they're going, but we have a God that comes, and Jesus Christ says, blessed are. And all of these people that we would not think would be blessed are blessed. We hear in Revelation that God will come, and when we are sad, God will wipe the tears away from our eyes. And we hear that we are children of God. And as messed up and as flippy-floppy as we were, we find out that when God comes and blesses us, everything becomes okay, and our lives make sense because we know who and whose we are. You see, you, my friend, are a saint. And saint, what that means is you've been set apart. In the waters of baptism, God claims you, and God says, you are loved and you are my child. And it's all because of what God has done for you and me, and not what we do. Everything we do is in response to what God has already done. That's what it means when we say all saints, is that all of us are saints because of what God has done. All right, so that's kind of the springboard. Let me show you what I did. I also dropped cards on the floor, but it doesn't matter, because when you finish, you're showing this. So this is a shuffle. It's kind of a false shuffle. It's called the, I'm forgetting the name. Anyway, it's the sloppy shuffle. That's not the name, but that's all right. It'll come back to me. But that's all right. Sid Lorraine is a magician who created it. It's the slop shuffle is what it is. I knew if I said his name. So, Sid Lorraine, giving him credit. He's a magician from a while ago. But anyway, so what you do with this shuffle is you push off. You push off some cards, and you turn them over, and you place them back onto the deck, and you push off some more cards, and all together you turn that over, and you push off some more cards, and you turn that over, and you push off some more cards, and you turn that over, and some more cards, and you turn that over like this. So it looks like it's all a mess, but really all that is messy is this half is facing down and this half is facing up. So when I show that I've got cards that are facing this direction, and I've got, now that's the bottom part I cut, showing cards going this direction. We've got people that are going one way. We've got people that are going the other way. And I show, so here is that, this way is the other way. And then I show, and the light's really hard on this one, but anyway, you get the point. Then on this next one, notice how there's a natural separation there, a natural break. So when I first show that one, and then I show this one, and then I reach in, and you can, when you cut there, it cuts at that natural break. So I'll go, got cards here, I've got cards there, I've got, and then here, and then at this point, as you're showing that, you know, we've got people that are facing away from each other, you know, we got facing that way, even facing away from each other. Then as I put these two together, this hand is going to turn this over here and turn over, and then put it together. Of course, I don't draw attention to that. Then talk about, and then you can bring in the idea that, you know, God is actually the one that's doing the blessing, wiping away the tears, making us children. And we know that when God holds us, when God calls us, when God has redeemed us, we know that the things that have been facing one way and the things we think we've done wrong, God comes in and makes all of those, everything back together. What seemed to be chaos, what seemed to be all messy, God comes in and sorts us all together. And then we talk about how God makes all of us saints. So that is the springboard for the All Saints one for this year. Yeah, like I said, there's about 3 or 4 other ones on the Dollar Store Children's Sermon that you can take a look at. But as always, I thank you for your partnership in this ministry. Thank you for the work that you are doing. Whether you're able to, whether you're meeting again in person or like us, you're still streaming online. Know that you're rocking it, and your kids are thankful, your parents are thankful, the church wide is thankful for the work you are doing. So blessings be on you. Yes, I was like, my brain's frozen. This last week I've been, my wife and I have been down for the count. We've been quarantining, actually. We actually had the COVID tests, and both of us were negative, praise God. But we still quarantined, so we've been doing stuff at home, like we've normally been doing. But it's an interesting thing when you're told that you don't go anywhere, even though you know you're not supposed to go anywhere. I feel like a little kid. Don't do this, but I want to do this. You know the drill. You know it. But as a reminder that if you're looking for a children's sermon that you want to just plug into an online service, or as someone wrote me an email today and asked me if you're meeting in person and you have a place to play a video, you're welcome to use these videos. I'm on the Dollar Store Children's Sermon website. There is on the blog, there's a section that's children's sermons, and I'm recording children's sermons that are generic, saying who I am, but you can use them for your ministry. So if you didn't know about that, now you do. So, all right, blessings, and we will see you next week.